Good evening. Tonight rather. It's right at 9 o'clock, Mobile, Alabama, on June 28th, 2023. And I'm dropping my paperwork off at work, and an idea came in my head to make a video right quick. I'll make a video anywhere. Y'all already know that by now. Car, in the trees, in the woods, it don't matter. I'll make a video if I feel like it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And I really would appreciate that to help my channel grow. I'm building it from the ground up. And I feel like that's the best way to do it. So the people that rock with me gonna be the people that rock with me. And that's who I'll rock with. Y'all rock with me, I rock with y'all. We'll go like that. But please subscribe. And I hope you like my videos. Now, this video is about something I was watching earlier. Well, it was I guess like a YouTube, I guess a short or Facebook reel or something. And it was a woman was talking about being submissive. That a woman will only submit to a man that's worthy of being submitted to rather. You know, like the man determines whether or not she gonna be submissive. And she was also talking about, like, marriage. Don't be a wife to someone. Don't give wife benefits to your boyfriend or somebody you're just dating or whatever. Or to your boyfriend. Don't do wifely things to someone you're dating. Do that only for your husband. All right, I'm going to get to the first one. As far as a submissive woman. A submissive woman is just that. That's in her nature. She gonna submit regardless. She gonna be submissive no matter who she with because that's who she is. The man don't determine whether or not she gonna be submissive. He ain't got nothing to do with that about who she is. She gonna be submissive regardless. It's her nature. She's that type of woman. She's a submissive woman by nature. The man ain't make her like that. The man ain't had nothing to do with that. He don't take credit for that by how good he is. That's why she's submissive because he's just such a good man. No, she's submissive anyway. Ain't got nothing to do with the man. He ain't qualified for that. She just who she is. Now, she might not, if the man like sorry or ain't worth a damn, you know, he won't work, broke, whatever. She just won't be with him. But she's still gonna be submissive. Just not with him. She ain't gonna be with him at all. She ain't gonna be like, well, he's sorry, I'm gonna get with him, but since he's sorry, I ain't gonna submit to him because he's sorry. She just ain't gonna be with him regardless. She's still gonna be submissive if she at home by herself. She's still a submissive woman. It ain't got nothing to do with the man and how he act and how he treat and what he deserves. It ain't got nothing to do with what he deserves. This is just who she is. She's submissive and a rebellious, combative type woman. That's just who she is. It ain't got nothing to do with the man. She gonna be that. She can have a great man. She's still gonna do that. It ain't got nothing to do with him. Whether or not he deserves to be submitted to or not, she gonna buck regardless. And a submissive woman, I've seen women submit to some sorry, no good, dirty, nothing. It ain't have nothing to do with the man. That's just who she is. She's a submissive woman. The man that deserve her earn that. That's just who she is. But most women ain't gonna be with a man like that. Well, some women do. You know, out of love, they fell in love with somebody and he changed on them. That happens. I understand. But overall, a submissive woman is just who she is. Ain't got nothing to do with the man. So y'all need to stop spreading them lies. That bullshit coming from chronically single women that can't keep a man. But they're giving advice to women about what to do with a man or how they should be with a man. But you don't see them having success with men. So why you listening to them? But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But that's what I have to say on that. And as far as she's saying, don't be a wife before you get married. Don't do wifely things for your boyfriend. You take that advice, you'll never get married. Because who gonna marry somebody, who gonna marry a woman without knowing she's capable of being a good wife before he marry her? Ladies, would you marry a man if you didn't know that he can provide for you, protect you, and do the things that a husband's supposed to do? Would you marry him first and wait for him to do those things then? Or do you need to see that before you marry him? I'm just asking. I'm just logical. I'm just trying to use a little common sense here. Would you marry a man? He ain't showed you at all that he's capable of being a husband before you married him. He ain't showed you no husband type characteristics. But yet, you expecting a man to not expect you to show him that you can be a wife, to not provide any wifely benefits to him before you get married. He's supposed to wait until you get married before he can find out whether or not you can be a wife. Where they do that at? They ain't doing it over here. Not in my house. You got to show me that you can be a wife before I marry you. So you have to be a wife before you get married. You have to be a husband before you get married. Now, whoever you marry, you become their wife. But you was a wife before you married them. You was a husband before you married them. So now that you marry them, you are their husband. But you was that before you married the person. You was a husband, you was a wife. You just was a single husband or a single wife. You hadn't found somebody yet to become their wife or husband, but you already was that. You already had those characteristics. Just imagine a law firm, they're hiring. They're looking for a lawyer to join their firm. And you come in there and put in an application. You ain't got no law degree. You ain't got no experience being a lawyer. You don't know nothing about being a lawyer. You think the people gonna hire you? No, well, y'all should go and hire me, and once you hire me, I'll show you that I'm a good lawyer. No, it don't work like that, boo. You got to let them folk know ahead of time that you're a good lawyer. They need to see your credentials. So to be my wife or to be someone's husband, they need to see your credentials to show that, hey, you qualified for this position of being a wife or a husband. So what sense does that make? Don't listen to these women, ladies, who always single, or if they ain't single, they're going from man to man to man. Or they talking about they don't need no man, all that. Them the last people you need to listen to when it comes to relationships and dating. I promise you, I ain't no dating expert or guru either, but I got common sense, which don't seem to be so common no more. So just take it how you want it. You can do whatever you want to do, but if you're gonna be my wife, I need to see some wifey things before we get married, boo. I ain't doing it. And to any woman out there, I wouldn't advise you to marry a man before he showed you any type of husbandly type qualities and benefits. Don't marry that dude. Don't expect for him after you marry him, now he gonna show you that he can be a husband. You better find that out before you marry this dude. You better look at the divorce rate out here, see what's going on. Don't be no fool. Listen to these people. But anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Oh yeah, I do none of that. Either way, I'm still making these videos because I enjoy doing it. Good night.